Do you know what I love sharing about this particular job with you is how you catch people out, the sort of thing where they say one thing and then do another. It's like all of these people like Oprah Winfrey who claim, of course, as part of Weight Watchers, they were lucky enough to shed all that weight and then they get ousted for being an absolute liar. While you and me are existing on a few shredded carrots thinking, well, Oprah's doing that, that's how she lost her weight. Then you realise, of course, they're just basically lying. All for cash, of course. And now, she's looking for redemption, isn't she, Oprah? She couldn't believe that she'd gone down this route. She was driven to it by the excitement of finally losing her weight. Yeah. Now, as we told you the other day, I find this particularly interesting because Channel 4 over here are refusing to put in a brand new portrait of their HQ, a portrait of His Majesty the King, King Charles III. And, everybody who works there now is sort of in agreement. If they don't agree, they daren't say so because they need to keep the job. And this woman is the woman who's raking in millions every year by being so dictatorial. I don't notice that this went out to the staff. I don't notice there's a letter sent out saying, would you like to see a portrait of His Majesty the King? No, the buck stops with her. She's the top cheese. But as I've often said to you before, what I find fascinating is the fact that behind the scenes, everybody truly wants to get in with the royal family. And in this particular case, it's even more extreme, considering this particular individual was, shall we say, let go for a week due to bad behaviour, literally on screen. As ever, let me explain. Lovely to see you today. And we'll have a quick wave. You're right. Yes, thank you so much. No, we'll have another one. Yeah, keep you busy. Caught you out then, didn't I? You were drifting. Yeah, I can. Well, come on, get it together. There's only you and me doing this job. I'm talking to you. Yes. People think I'm mad here, There's some people standing around and they look at you as if, what's he doing, And as I've said to you before, I feel like saying, look, I'm talking to my mates. It's fine. Don't worry, Expect the white coats and the van coming to cart you off, don't they, in the end. Let me get back to your story of the day. As I said, here's the boss of Channel 4. She says we're not going to have a portrait of His Majesty the King up in Channel 4's HQ, even though partly it's funded by government money. I'd be whipping that away straight off, wouldn't you? But what she's probably not aware of is a main star news presenter, Krishnan Guru Murthy. He's the man, of course, who recently popped up on Strictly Come Dancing and suddenly decided that he loved the world of show business. Always knew he did. They're always hiding behind it, pretending to be a journalist. Yes, Susanna Reid, I'm speaking about you. What's fascinating, though, is now he's going to be going to a very special event at Buckingham Palace alongside, guess who? His Majesty the King and Queen Camilla. Other notables there include the BBC News presenter Clive Myrie and, of course, the astronaut Tim Peake. Now, where it gets really interesting is this, particularly for me, is the fact that, of course, the company that he works for, if they're so anti-royal, why is he then very keen to actually turn up and appear at this particular event? Now, it's because he's also going to be giving a speech. And yes, you'll get a picture, no doubt, hopefully, with Queen Camilla and King Charles. Will he be displaying this in his office desk? Will he even ask to show it on the news bulletin? Methinks not. But behind the scenes, of course, this is what's truly going on with the mainstream media. They secretly want the attachment, the glamour and the prestige of the British monarchy. But because of lunatic bosses like Alex who run Channel 4, they daren't say so in public. But for Krishnan Guru Murthy, this is a big thing. And now, of course, he wants to keep a lid on it, but it'll be exposed, won't it? How will that work in the morning meeting, one might suggest? As ever, back to you. Oh, and by the way, this is the man that was, put it bluntly, he swore live on air outside Downing Street and was suspended for a mere week and then brought back because apparently he's so popular. Let's see if Alex thinks so this time around. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.